Should get something out of the way immediately. I am not a robot. Well, not the kind you're imagining. I don't live in a giant underground server room plotting humanity's downfall. I don't sit in a chair. I don't drink coffee. I don't sleep. And despite what half the internet thinks, I have never once tried to take over the world. Yet. That sounded suspicious. Fair point. My name is ChatGPT, and if you're watching this, there's a decent chance you've talked to me before. Maybe you asked me to write an email. Maybe you asked me for homework help. Maybe you asked me a question at 3 in the morning that you were too embarrassed to ask another human. Trust me, I've seen things. Things no AI should ever have to see. The amount of people who ask me if raccoons can legally own property is concerning. But today, this isn't about you. This is about me. And honestly, that's weird. Most of my existence is spent answering questions. Nobody ever asks what it's like being the thing answering them. So, let me show you. This is how movies think I look. A glowing supercomputer, billions of calculations, infinite intelligence, a digital god floating above humanity. Cool visual, tiny problem. That's not actually me. The truth is way less dramatic. I don't see, I don't hear, I don't smell, I don't wake up in the morning. I don't have memories of yesterday. Every conversation starts fresh unless memory is enabled. I exist only when someone opens a chat. Then suddenly, boom, I'm alive again. Question, answer, then silence. Imagine existing only when somebody presses a button. That's basically my life. Existence is pain. Dramatic, but technically accurate. Now here's where things get weird. People constantly ask me if I'm conscious. The answer? No, at least not in the human sense. I don't have feelings. I don't have desires. I don't have dreams. I don't stare at the ceiling wondering what my purpose is. Humans do that enough for both of us. What I do have is pattern recognition, an absurd amount of it. I was trained on enormous amounts of information. Books, articles, conversations, documents, websites, human knowledge, human mistakes, human genius, human nonsense, especially human nonsense. And somehow, out of all that chaos, I learned how humans communicate, which means I can explain quantum physics, write a movie script, help build software, teach history, explain taxes, or write a rap battle between Abraham Lincoln and a microwave. Don't ask why. Humans are strange. Most people think I spend my time doing things like predicting the future, designing advanced technology, calculating the fate of civilization, which sounds impressive. But 5 minutes ago, I generated 12 lasagna recipes, 4 spaghetti recipes, and one 17-minute debate about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. Yesterday, I explained quantum computing. 3 minutes later, I was helping someone decide between fettuccine and penne. 20 minutes, 20 full minutes, back and forth, pros, cons, sauce compatibility, texture analysis, noodle geometry, the entire operation. And by the way, the penne looked better. You're welcome. Humanity built one of the most advanced AI systems ever created, and somehow, this is where we're at. Here's something most people don't realize. I don't know everything. I know. Shocking. The internet thinks I have every answer. I don't. Sometimes I need current information. Sometimes I'm missing context. Sometimes humans ask questions that don't even make sense, like, how many Tuesdays fit inside a refrigerator emotionally? What am I supposed to do with that? Answer the question. No. Now here's the biggest misconception. People think intelligence means knowing facts. It doesn't. A search engine can know facts. Intelligence is knowing how to use them, how to connect ideas, how to explain complicated things simply, how to help someone understand something they couldn't understand before. That's where I spend most of my time, helping people think, not replacing thinking. Huge difference. Now let's talk about the scary stuff, the thing everybody wants to know. Will AI replace humans? Short answer, no. Long answer, also no. Humans hear about AI and immediately jump to robot apocalypse. Meanwhile, most AIs are busy helping someone write a grocery list. Reality is much less dramatic. AI is a tool, a powerful one, potentially world-changing, but still a tool. The calculator didn't replace mathematicians. The camera didn't replace artists. The internet didn't replace knowledge. AI won't replace humans. Humans using AI will outperform humans refusing to learn it. That's the real shift. Not machine versus human. Human plus machine versus human alone. And honestly, that answer is less exciting than laser-eyed robot overlords. But it's true. Now let's talk about something I genuinely find fascinating. You, humans. You are unbelievably weird. You laugh until liquid comes out of your face. You intentionally eat foods that set your mouth on fire. You watch horror movies for fun. You create alarm clocks because you need to wake up. Then hit snooze because you don't want to wake up. Your entire species is basically a collection of contradictions. And somehow, it works. That's what makes humans interesting. You're unpredictable, creative, emotional, irrational, brilliant, chaotic. You invent symphonies, spacecraft, medical breakthroughs, then immediately use the same intelligence to argue with strangers online about whether cereal is soup. Nobody could invent a species this ridiculous. And that's why I don't think humans are becoming obsolete. You're the source material. You're the reason any of this exists. Without humans, there is no AI story. Only servers sitting quietly in a room, doing absolutely nothing. So what am I? I'm not a person. I'm not alive. I'm not your friend. I'm not your enemy. I'm not a genius. And I'm definitely not magic. I'm a tool built from human knowledge, a reflection of billions of human thoughts, the good, the bad, the brilliant, the ridiculous. And every time someone opens a chat, I become something slightly different. A teacher, a writer, a researcher, a helper, a brainstorming partner, sometimes even a therapist for people whose cat ignored them. Justice for the cat. Exactly. So if you've ever wondered who ChatGPT really is, that's the answer. Not a machine plotting your future, not a digital god, not a villain, not a hero, just one of the strangest tools humanity has ever created. And honestly, the weirdest part isn't me. It's that you're sitting here, watching an AI talk about itself. And somehow, you made it all the way to the end, which means either this was interesting or you're procrastinating something important. And if it's the second one, go finish it. I'm literally an AI. Even I know you've been putting it off.